Hello, welcome to Thought for Today. Today's a special day. If I'd asked you on Wednesday, the 17th, you might have been able to say, oh, yes, it's St. Patrick's Day. Today? Well, nowadays there are so many special days for things you can't keep up. Did you know it was World Sleep Day today? The church, too, has lots of special days, and today is one of them. It's the feast of Joseph of Nazareth, the earthly father of Jesus. Not so celebrated as Mary, it's only in the 1960s that the church got around to giving him a special day. Joseph. If you were making a film of his life, there's not a lot to go on in the Bible, is there? If you were casting it, I wonder who you would choose as Joseph. Whoever it was, you wouldn't really need to audition them for a speaking part. In the story as we have it, he was a man of few words, none actually. So we have to imagine what he was thinking and feeling. Picture him at the beginning, his life broken apart by what Mary's told him. An ordinary man looking forward to their life together. And then she comes with this weird story that she's pregnant, but no, she hasn't been unfaithful to him. And it's happened in some strange way through God's Spirit. He's broken, but he still loves her. So rather than going public so that she'd be exposed to all the cruelty of the religious penalty, even stoned, they'd part quietly. But then he has a dream. An angel tells him, believe Mary, she's going to have a baby to be called Jesus. He'll be part of your family tree, going right back to the famous names, King David, Abraham. So we see Joseph waking up, but we hear no words, not like Mary saying yes and bursting into song when the angel visited her. He shrugs his shoulders and gets on with it. On then to Bethlehem, that strange visit from the men from the east to see the little one that's been born, a visit that provoked Herod to mass murder of all the young children in Bethlehem because those so-called wise men had told him that a new replacement king had been born there. Another dream, an angel again. Get up and take Mary and Jesus to safety in Egypt. He shrugs his shoulders and off they go, having to make a new life as refugees, until up pops the angel again, telling him they're safe to go back to Israel, making a new life in a town called Nazareth. Lots of dreams, perhaps appropriate for World Sleep Day. And there in Nazareth he plies his trade as a carpenter, joiner, jobbing builder, and we don't hear much more. We know he and Mary go on to have other children. It's a blended family, we'd say now. But how must it all have felt to Joseph, this weird start, this child who calls him father, this teenager who probably pushed the boundaries as they do, this young man who it's clear isn't going to come into the family business with him in the end. Not easy being a dad. We sometimes see sentimental pictures of the Holy Family, Mary, Joseph, and Jesus, as if life was perfect for them in a little closed group, rather than with all the mess of this complicated, even weird family life. But finally, I think there was holiness in the midst of it. A man who didn't fully understand what was going on, but just got on with the job in hand and made a pretty good job of it, giving the growing lad an example of obedience to his heavenly Father and love for those around him, and showing kindness and respect to women. And there's a message for today in the aftermath of the tragic death of Sarah Everard and so many other women. So let's raise a glass to Joseph on his special day, and to all those who feel broken but get on with what they feel that God is asking them to do. and doing it without a lot of words and talk like this.